Welcome back. Aurum here. Today we're gonna continue our playthrough in Wuthering version 3.5. Blade of Resounds, a lingering dream hymn. Last time in Wuthering Web we finally enter Yuan Fang Hold, and immediately no one there. So apparently Auto Puppet rebel for some reason, and then we investigating about what's going on here. We and Swiswi, we funny enough went separate way, and of course we don't know what happened with Swiswi yet, but we meet with this warden, Yuang warden, the one where technically from the Twitter post Yang also gonna be one of them somehow. We will see, because the next scene after that we're playing as wait, the bird is here with me. What? Oh, this is the location. Anyway, what was I thinking? Yes, the next scene is that we controlling Yang. So we enter this. So they've basically what happened after Yang separated from Chisia, the gate open and Yang enter. After that whole scene, she surrendered by Auto Puppet, and then the wardens, yes, more than one, help her, and that's where we are currently, 3 days before the present day. There's one more thing I want to talk about. So in that dialogue, this one and the optional dialogue that I do when I talk about the old man, they mention about that the founding of the founding of Jinjo is after the auto puppet thing, which is I think took place 200 years ago or something, which is weird because Jue mentioned that Jue has been protecting Jingzhou more than 1,000 years. So I guess even though Jingzhou city doesn't exist back then, the land itself is still called Jingzhou, I assume, and then Joe was the one who protecting it without any. Well, the only civilization was in Mount Firmament, I guess. There's no Jingzhou city, is what I mean. So I guess after the magistrating, after the founding of city, I don't know how many magistrate before Jingxi. Jingxi then chosen as the current magistrate. That's what I assuming what happened with Jue and stuff. Speaking of Jingxi though, did Jingxi told us where she went to get the spare key? Remember, she has this bruise all over her. So where did she go? I don't think she entered Yuan Fang Hold. Where the spare key location? I don't know if that's important or not, but I feel like right, where did they put the spare key? Where did she went? Like, I don't know. That's something supposed to be. I don't know. That's something I want to know. Maybe they will never told us the location, but she come back. Well, this is technically last video. She come back to Jingzhou with a bruise all over her, meaning that she fight something on the way. But where? She the Sentinel Resonator, and to able to damage a Sentinel Resonator, meaning whoever fight her is strong enough. Maybe Hassan? Question mark. Again, I don't know about that whole situation. We will see soon, because again, currently there is no communication between Yuan Feng Hold and Mengzhou, so we're gonna see why soon, maybe. Not to mention, Hassan is the creator of technically the auto puppet originally, using Sentinel technology. So again, I don't know. I cannot wait to see Hassan. Did she recognize us, Rover? Probably. We will see. Anyway, let's continue and play as Yang. Yes, this is where we are last time. I don't remember how to go to that area. I guess here. Talk to the villager. Oh, yes, shortcut. Why the location? When did I teleport that?
風の吹く方へ。
There goes the thing. Let's open this first because it's closed. I like that its teleportation has different design depending on where you are. I don't know if this will be all of the Mengzhou area or just Yuanfang Hold, but oh, flower. Yeah, the moon look different. Again, this is what I keep saying. The sky at night look different from every single area in Wuthering Web. Is there a reason for that? Is it because of the etheric sea? I don't know. Maybe. Hello again, people. I'm back. Yep, that's the guy. So that's the original. Yeah, I think we talked to this old man before. Why we talk to you again? Nani? Yeah, we
お
talked to.
や、お嬢ちゃん、これはあんたの良縁かい？まるで生きとるみたいに精巧じゃな。一目で腕のいい職人が作ったものだとわかるわい。
Who is this belong to?
良縁。それがあなたの名前なのですね。
Not the name, but more like the type. This bird, this whole thing is called rafter kite. Anyway, it's Yuanfang
おじ
bird.
いさん。ただ、どういうわけか、この子が私をあちこちに案内しようとしてくれているようで。
ほう、それは面白い。お
Yeah,
嬢ちゃ
I
ん、
remember this.
髪の先に羽が混じり、
Yeah, Yuang Ling,
額
not
に
Yuang
温
Fang.
痕
Yuang
があ
Ling.
るとは、共鳴者じゃな。もしかするとこの良縁は霊性を宿しておって、あんたを古の玄霊弱と見間違えておるのかもしれんの。
Who's supposed to be extinct?
玄霊尺？すみません、おじいさん。私は外から来たものなので、その玄霊尺について教えていただけませんか？
あんたのようなよそ者はおろか、地元の若者でさえ玄霊弱の伝説には興味を持たんからな。ずっと昔、ここが無州の属地になる前のことじゃ。当時の原宝地界には霊長たちが住んでおった。透き通るような青い体に黒い羽。人々はそれを玄霊と呼んだのじゃよ。玄霊弱は人の言葉こそ介さんが、人の情を察し心を通わせる力を持っておった。当時のここは険しい山道ばかりでな、人々はあの鳥に思いを託し、遠くの誰かへ気持ちを届けておったんじゃ。じゃが悲しいことに、200年前のあの戦で原宝地界は激しい戦火にさらされ、玄霊弱も耐えてしまったんじゃよ。
200年前、本州が築かれるきっかけとなった雲縁の駅のことですね。
その後、原宝城が築かれた頃には無州の気功術が伝わってきた。地元の職人たちは玄霊弱を惜しみ、その姿を模して良縁を作り、手紙を運ばせるようになったのじゃ。
Oh, I think rafter kite is only the bird.
お嬢ちゃん、
multiple type
あん
of
たは
rafter
この
kite.
良縁と不思議な縁があるようじゃな。
I misunderstand.
大切にしてやりなされ。語り継ぐ者がいなくなれば、良縁を作る者も
Because it's a
いずれ消え
boring
てしまうじゃろうからな。
craftsmanship. I don't know.
そういえば、
It's technology.
さっきもこの子が両王さんたちを呼んできて、私を助けてくれましたね。
Yes. Why? How? And then the bird with us, couldn't it technically? I mean, with in the present day, the one who guide Rover. from the Miss
あなた今週から来た人だよね。
Uncle Dong.
父さんって人知っ
Yeah, I
て
know
る？
this guy.
父さん、行方不明
Oh, I
者リ
guess
スト
not.
に載っていた方ですね。
Oh, he was supposed to
ええ、
babysit.
父さんをご存知なのですか？どこかで見かけましたか？少し前にムシューへ行くって言ってこの村に立ち寄ったの。お芝居の話がすっごく上手な人だったんだよ。
Wait a minute. This is funny. They call this missing person. Are you saying that Uncle Dong was supposed to go to Mengzhou and then come back to Jingzhou, but then he never come back? That's why it count as missing person? The family in Jingzhou maybe? Because unless I mean, if someone travel from to different city, I don't think you suddenly become missing person just because you travel, unless you didn't come back on the appointed time. Maybe the family worried about him.
でも一晩泊まっただけで次の日には急いで出て行っちゃった。いつ戻ってくるかわからないけど。
Which means he's supposed to be in Mengzhou then. Why this not calling? I don't know.
はあ、村はこんなことになっちゃったし、父さんが戻ってくるのも難しいかな。お芝居の続きもっと聞きたかったけど。彼女は父さんの身に起きたことを知らないようですね。
Wait, what become of him? How did he become missing? Did he missing after on the way to Jingzhou or on the way to Mengzhou? I don't know.
でもこれで今週の人たちが原宝地帯に迷い込み行方不明になったのは間違いなさそうです。
No, it is, but then again, vanish after, not before. So between here and Mengzhou, not between Holt and Jingzhou. That's my assumption because of this girl saying that Uncle Dong. How did you know that missing? Again, like I said, maybe the family maybe he's supposed to contact the family, but then he never did. That's why they assume Uncle Dong is missing. That's my assumption again, because this girl knew that. So after the Uncle Dong left the hold, at least not the hold, this village, I guess, which technically is still not inside the hold, right? If you look the map, the hold is supposed to be. Actually, where's the hold? Over here? I don't open all map, so I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's my assumption. So then, again, there's no. Are you sure there's no contact between Jingzhou and Mengzhou, like telecommunication? They have telecommunication, but I don't know. Jingxi didn't mention about that, so I assume they have communicate between Mengzhou. But then again, based on the Warren said, well, at least from the hall, there's no connection. There's no signal, I guess, from the hall to Mengzhou. And I assume to Jingzhou as well, because we were unable to contact. Well, Susui mentioned about that when we enter the hold. So some interference by the auto puppet or something, and somehow it actually cut the communication between Mengzhou and Jingzhou. There's something I just realized. Why did Yang Yang and us sending a letter to each other instead of using our communication like email or what? We have Wi-Fi. Again, I don't know. The whole communication thing in Wuthering Web is kind of weird because sometimes we use Wi-Fi, sometimes we use our phone, which I assume using Wi-Fi on our phone, and sometimes we're using our gourd, which is technically a communication device as well. And then we have another communication, secret communication, like two-way communication, like the one that currently with us, with Rover, the one that was given by Sui. And then sometimes we also have something like what happened with the Lucilla
すべ
one,
ての出会いに別れの時はい
another
つか来ます。
communication device. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. Maybe because that's just what Yang want. She just love using letter. That's why she use letter instead of email or waveline to communicate with us. Even though it technically letter is longer. I don't know. Do people still use letter these days? I don't think so. I mean, in the real world, not Wuthering Wave. No, right? Unless you sending. I know. Yeah. No, the only time I think people, at least in my opinion, in my memory, recently in 2000 and at least in the mid 2000, using letter only when they want to congratulate someone or some people, on communication like stuff they use, I believe, phone, maybe like waveline, WhatsApp or something else, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I just feel something that the decision to use letter, even though we have another communication device that everyone use, like the thing on yang back, this thing, and presumably also a phone, unless phone only exists in Lahairoi, I don't know. We will see. If they have waveline message from other, we do have waveline message from other character
任せます。
that are not in. What's that? Ornya, what the? So many message. What? I will check this in the next video. I didn't pay attention to waveline. They don't really have a notification when they're showing new waveline message. So yeah, look at that. Alto have waveline, and then we also have waveline from Lumi. Makes sense Lumi because of our logistic. But we also have waveline from Kyuyuan, Augusta, Galbrena, Zani, Cartetia. You can see these people have waveline. Jian have waveline as well, so he has a phone. Again, the consistency in communication is sometimes, it's not really big of a deal, but you introduce something as part of the main story mechanic,
ひらりと
the
ふん
one
わり
waveline,
と
right? But
ど
then,
こへ漂っていくのでしょう
I
か。
don't know. Either way, let's just continue. The only reason I talk about this because of the communication between Mengzhou and Jingzhou seem to be severe. That's why there's no communication between Jingxi, the magistrate of Jingzhou, to whoever the leader of Mengzhou. I assume it's his scene, but then again, I thought they have magistrate as well. We don't know yet. We're gonna see that when we come to Mengzhou. Moving on. Maybe that old man is the owner of this house. Yang, possibly, right? This guy in front of the house. If you think about it. Whoa! Suddenly another character appear. King Dai.
あの子、りょうさんが戻ってきてから姿が見えなくなって。
Who?
他の子たちにも聞いたんですけど、誰も知らないみたいで。
玄か、わしゃ見とらんの。あの子は、
村の子がいなくなったんですか？
はい。8、9歳くらいの小さな男の子
Interesting that King Dai,
すごく痩せていて。
instead of asking the warden, she talked to this old man about a missing kid, which is, again, the only reason she do this because of we here, yang will be the one who trying to search for the kid. But technically, logically, shouldn't she talk with the warden first, which is the authority figure? Anyway.
私にお手伝いさせてください。人探しには少し自信がありますから。
Yep. Coincidence?
ありがとうございま
I
す。
think not.
助かります。
I mean, we know that yang forte was, but
村の様子はだいたいつかめましたね。
this is a
提
set
言
piece.
営の方々に今の状況を聞いてみましょう。
Yes, exactly. We should talk to Warden. Thank you.
浩二さん
Why didn't you talk to
青年
Warden,
を
King
見かけま
Dai?
せんでしたか
Okasi. That's literally over there. You should probably, before you come there, you should walk through this guy. What's going on? Anyway, ignore that. I mean, the whole point of this is just simply to make Yang part of the story. I understand, but you know, Warden, someone just asking a missing kid. Why didn't she ask you guys? Weird.
あんたか。一人で十数体の機械を相手にあれだけ立ち回るとは大した腕前だ。
This is interesting because before we enter the port, the one who attacking us technically was the Discord. But then again, we know when the gate opened, we saw from the cutscene the puppet is already there. So I guess it's attacking Yang as well.
両羽から聞いたぞ。今週から来た東博だそうだな。最前線で戦う精鋭だけのことはある。
いえ、それほどでもありません。先ほど戦った残像はまるで訓練された兵士のように無駄がなく、とても素早い相手でした。外で見かける個体とは別物です。
この200年間、源宝城の宮廷は残像を相当してきた。あいつらは歴代の帝元兵や機械の目をかいくぐって生き延びた連中だ。どいつもこいつも狡猾で凶暴な奴らばかりさ。だが源宝城の戦力の主力は機械だ。俺たち帝元兵はあくまで補佐に過ぎん。あれほどの残像に短期で対抗できるのは帝元兵長を除けば高原3機か神出鬼没の珍品式様くらいのものだろう。だが機械が反乱を起こした今、
the blue hair, the arrow,
に
no arrow
閉じ込めら
character.
れ、高原3機は両羽ただ一人。正直ここを死守したところで機械と残像の猛攻をしのぐのは不可能に近いだろうな。
So A1 Paragon,
それは
慰めはいい。覚悟はとうに決めている。十数年も軍にいれば嫌でも腹をくく
By
る
the
も
way,
ん
a
だ。
kid missing. Why didn't we talk about that first?
今週の戦友よ。よければ両羽のことを気にかけてやってくれないか。
Foreshadowing? Why we need to look for
あ
Liang
いつ
Yu?
は才能に恵まれているがまだ若い。
Okay.
普段は3期の他の2人が妹のように可愛がっていてな。あいつもあの2人を
The fuck
本
will
当の兄
mention
弟のように慕って
her?
たんだ。
I feel like something gonna happen to her.
戦場に涙は無用だが、あの2人の死があいつにとっ
If
て
she
ど
not
れほどの
playable
衝
as a
撃
4
か、
star, meaning that
俺たち
something
には
gonna
痛い
happen
ほど
to
わか
her.
るんだ。部隊を率いる者は兵の前で弱みを見せてはならない。両羽は気が強いから、きっとその悲しみを一人で飲み込もうとするだろう。あんたはあいつと年も近いし、帝元への人間でもない。もしかしたら、あんたになら心を開くかもしれない。
Okay, but why we talk about this? I'm a stranger technically.
そうだったの
But
ですね。
sure.
わかりま
By
し
the
た。
way, a kid missing?
彼女の力になれるようできることを考えてみます。皆さんが彼女をどれだけ大切にしているかよく伝わりました。
当たり前さ。あいつは早くに両親を亡くしてな。村のみんなで食べ物を持ち寄って育ててきたんだ。地元の俺たちからすれば本当の妹みたいなもんだよ。とにかく頼んだぞ。
Wait, I thought we were gonna inform the warden about the missing kid.
制限と
Exactly.
いう
Why
男
is
の
a
子を
by
見
the
かけ
way
ませんでした
thing?
か？
制限。ああ、正規の弟だな。見かけたぞ。少し前、軍のテントに忍び込もうとして見張りにつまみ出されてな。その後は確か指導の方へ向かったはずだ。
そうでしたか。ありがとうございます。この子、私をどこかへ案内しようと。ついて行ってみましょう。
King Dai, I just talked with the warden that the kid went to a shrine. Why didn't you ask the warden before talk to old man? I understand. You entered this place from that stair. Anyway, leave it to me, I guess. Right? Lan Yang, you see the girl who technically the one who looking for the kid. Anyway, I just don't understand. It's funny how they basically want us. I mean, the point is to show about Yang, but the way they do it is interesting. The kid here. What the guys? Should I do?
Yeah.
Okay. Why are you here? What are you doing?
なんでここが分かったんだ。お願いだ。ここにいることはお姉ちゃんに内緒にして。
Why?
僕は指導に行かなくちゃいけないんだ。あそこには剣が置いてあるはずだから。
You're gonna fight? You're still a kid.
あの剣さえあれば、僕だって。
Maybe you can die. Come on. Well, this is a kid. He doesn't know any better. Talk to the boy. Why don't with that?
さっきの女性が探していたのはこの子ですね。
Oh, you're running
彼
away.
のお姉さんはきっとリョウさんの戦友だった方。
Again, this whole thing is probably related to Liang Yu
まずは追いかけましょうか。
characterization, which mean either she playable or something gonna happen to her. Why did you run? Why did you let the kid run, Yang? Guys, him. Oh, sword.
いっそ僕がこの剣で。
You can't even do anything with that. It's too big for you. You
危
only.
ない。その剣には刃がついています。
放っておいて。僕が機械と残像を倒してお姉ちゃんの敵を撃つんだ。
What is going on? Connection issue? I cannot see the image because of this connection issue.
レイちゃん、どうしてそんな無茶を。あの子はまだ3歳なのよ。あんたまで軍に入ったら。
Is this her? So why we saw? What's going on here? I don't think Yang is a memory type resonator. Maybe she is actually. Her forte say that she able to find by touching the thing. Kinda similar to. Is she memory type resonator? I never. Anyway.
ごめんね、お母さん。私、もう決めたから。
Oh, you're not.
あの子の父親は帰ってこなかった。彼が雲稜谷で残像に殺されたことは、
That's
玄
in
霊が教え
Jingzhou.
てくれた。
So they're able to leave the area, I guess, Jingzhou. This is the mother of Liang Yu.
仇も撃てないまま、彼と誓った愛を口にはできない。彼が半生をかけて守り、書き続けたこの場所を、残像に踏みにじられるままにはしておけないし。
Well, if you think like that, you will die. Blood by blood, blood with blood, meaning that never ending. The thing is, the Ascetic Chord is infinite. It's no end. It's not how you do it. Anyway.
お母さん、ムシュへ行ってこの楽器を質に入れてきて。少しはお金になるはずだから、二人でしばらく暮らすには足りるはずだよ。この戦争が終わったら、私、必ずムシュまで二人を迎えに行くから。
What about your kid?
玄霊、これから何が起きるか。
Wait a
あ
minute.
なたには分かってるの。
Never mind. This is not her mother. The bird exists here, meaning that this is 200 years ago, I assume. That's what they said about the bird extinct 200 years ago. And we saw the bird here. So who are you? What are your name? You look exactly like Luan Yu, somehow.
なら、 逃げた方がいい。何も持っていかないで。
Okay.
全部ここに置いていってもいい。いつだって元霊はみんなの心の拠り所、思いをつなぐ架け橋なんだから。みんなを不安にさせないよう、悪い知らせを運ぶ使者にだけはならないで。
Okay. Speaking a poem poetically somehow.
さあ飛んで、ここから離れるんだよ。間もなく深淵に変わる。
Wait a minute, I wanna.
この場所から。
Did you mention? Is it Ling? Ling.
あんたって子はどうしてこんなところに一人で来てるの？
お姉ちゃん、僕。
So what is that memory thing? Are you memory
今の
type resonator?
お嬢さん大丈夫かい？少し顔色が悪いようじゃが。
あなたはさっきリョウさんとお話しされていた。
うん。わしはこの寒冷村の村長じゃ。両のことはあやつが小さい頃か
I
ら
like this
ず
the
っ
old
と見
man that
守っ
talk
てき
with
た。
King Dai, I guess not.
村長さん、お聞きしたいのですが、
Yes, what is that?
ここに備えられている
Who
剣
is
は？
belong to?
ただの無名の剣じゃよ。無
Okay.
名だからこそあの戦
Sure.
いに身を投じた全ての
That
将兵
battle?
の象徴なんじゃ。
Which battle? 100 years ago?
200年前、
Exactly.
この原法地界で雲煙の駅が起きた。無州から大勢の兵が送られただけでなく、地元の若者たちも故郷を守るために自ら武器を手に
This
取っ
is
て
funny
おる。
because the image we saw looked exactly like Liang Yu.
その頃わしは生まれておらんかったが、長老たちから凄惨さは聞かされておる。空まで血で赤く染まるほどの戦でな。生きて帰れた者は10人に1人もおらんかったそうじゃ。この剣は当時の戦場から拾われたものじゃ。誰のものかはわからんが、一つ言えるのは、
The bird.
これを振るった者は間違いなくこの地のために命を捧げた英雄ということじゃ。戦火が収まると無州へ避難していた原方の人々が少しずつ故郷へ戻ってきてな。この指導も英霊たちを祀るために建てられたものなんじゃよ。
さっきの女性は雲煙の駅に身を投じようとしていたのですね。あれは剣に宿ってい
I
た
understand
記
why
憶。
it's a blood by blood with
Soretomo.
blood because during the war, right? Yeah, are you memory type resonator? It's weird, right? I don't think she is, but I thought is she? She said that her forte able to sense people, but I don't think that's related to memory type resonator because memory type resonator is very specific, like Lucilla and Lucilla student, the one from anecdote. They have something to do with their mind. They need to erase things stuff, and also I still don't know why the Grand Architect targeting them during the whole Dark Side of Academy thing. I don't know how many are there in Lahairoi, but I don't think you have memory loss or something. So I don't think you memory type resonator. At least that's what they said when they describe memory type resonator. I don't think it's unique to Lucilla because we have another one again, the student who have the same problem with their memory. So I don't know. Anyway, talk to the sibling. Why not
お願い、言うこと聞いて。私と一緒に戻りなさい。嫌だ。僕が逃げたらお姉ちゃんの仇は誰が撃つんだよ。
Ranging mean
あな
nothing.
たは武術を習ったことがありますか？
Exactly.
自分より何倍も強
You
い敵と
just
戦
die
う方法を知って
instantly.
いますか？今のあなたにお姉さんの仇が撃てますか？
僕は低原営の人たちが訓練し
Watching
てると
mean
ころを見
nothing
て
is
たから。
pathetic zero.
あなたのお姉さんも低原営でした。きっととても強い人だったはずです。それでもどれほど強くても戦場で必ず生き残れるとは限らないのです。
じゃあどうしろって言うんだよ。お姉ちゃんはもう帰ってこないのに。
That's life, kid.
それなら今あなたの隣にいるお姉さんはどうするのですか？彼女のことはあなたが守らなくていいのですか？
The pause with auto
僕は
play is really long. I don't know why.
今は彼女のそばにいてあげてください。
Yes,
み
evacuate
んなが集まっ
the
ている
people.
場所に
Evacuate the
二
city,
人で向かうのです。
the village.
あなたも僕のお姉ちゃんと同じ軍人なの？
ええ、自分を守れない人たちを守るために軍人になりました。誰かを守る強さを身につけるには1日や2日では足りません。
じゃあ今度僕にも教えてくれる？剣術を。
Oh,
残像を倒せる剣術を教えて。
maybe if you have time.
約束します。その代わ
Not
り
now.
あなたも約束してください。私が剣術を教えるその日まで隣にいるお姉さんを守り抜くことを。
And we never see him again. Maybe. Anyway, anything changed in the. I think I forgot to click this, but I think the same. Yeah, it's the same description. So, what now?
あの子の気持ちも痛いほどわかる。普段から正規のことを慕っておったからな。
Kingsley?
あの戦の記憶は全て歴史の彼方へ消え去ったと思っておったが、まさかこの土地が再び戦火に焼かれるとは。先祖たちが今の惨状を見たら何と思うじゃろうか。
たとえそうだとしてもまだ諦める時ではありません。
Yes, this sword is
できる
huge.
ことを最後まで精一杯やり遂げるだけです。少なくとも今この瞬間なすべきことは残っています。
Where's the soundtrack?
村長さん、この剣はただの象徴ではないはずです。決死の覚悟で生き抜くための勇気を与えてくれる
I
もので
just
すから。
realized the sword is huge. Really
胸を
huge.
打たれる言葉じゃな、お嬢さん。天を恨んでばかりおった自分が情けない限りじゃ。お嬢さん、一つ頼みを聞いてはくれんか。この剣を領雨に渡してやってほ
It's
しい。
really big.
帝元への手で源宝城へ持ち帰らせてほしいんじゃ。
So where the rally point
残
for these
像が
people?
攻めてくれば、ここは草木すら残らぬ焦土となろう。剣はただのものに過ぎ
Okay, I
んが、
guess we're gonna all
この
evacuate
地の
to
大
the
切
hold.
な遺産じゃ。どうか安全な場所で守ってやってほしいのじゃよ。
But I don't
わか
think
りました、村長さん。
anyone gonna took the sword
領雨さん
anyway.
に必ず届けます。
あんたの言う通りじゃ、ヤンヤンのお嬢さん。機械は祭主様からの贈り物。我々はその恵みに甘え、200年
Of it? Of what? It? The dialogue is kind of weird somehow. Let me speak. What do you mean by let me speak with young you? Like, huh? The dialogue is weird. At least the English one. I don't know if this is actually what they said in Japanese or even Chinese. It is weird. Take this sword and pass to Liang Yu. Let the water carry it back to the hold. I don't think. I mean, we're gonna. This area will be fine. I feel. I don't think. What I mean is, why just put the sword here? I don't think the Tacetis sword will attack. And
あまりも
you know,
平
attack
穏に
attack
過ご
the
して
sword.
きた。じゃが、これからは我々
Like
自身で人事を尽くすしかないのじゃ。
what do you mean? What do you say that? The timing is kinda off. Well, yeah, this sword is kinda actually not that I. Yeah, it's at least it's bigger. It's longer than. Okay, sure.
村長さんの頼みもありますし、両雲さんに会いに行きましょう。まずは彼女の居場所を。
I just realized this floating fruit kinda look like the bird somehow. Is that the idea? The bird, the Yuangling bird? What? Who said that? I see soundtrack now with voice.
誰だ？
What do you? There's so many people here.
あなたか。
You shouldn't be on
私に
alert.
何か用か。石膏は戻ってないが、もうこれ以上は待てない。村人たちが集合したら出発する。
先ほど村長さんにお会いしました。
Wait, the sword becomes
この
smaller.
剣を
Wait,
平原営に
yeah.
預けたいそうです。
剣？
Liang Yu.
こんな時に剣の心配をしてる余裕はない。どちら
Exactly, I
が
keep
危ない。
saying this. I don't think we
人の
should
命
care
を守る
about
だ
the
けで
sword.
精一杯だ。
At least
剣なんかに構ってる場合じゃない。
it will be safe here still. Yeah, the sword becomes smaller. Anyway, the one we saw from the memory thing is look exactly like her. Coincidence? I don't think so. Did the whoever the name is Ling? Did she has a kid? And then somehow Liang Yu is her descendant?
それならこの剣はひとまず私が預かりますね。
Okay. Hint, foreshadowing.
あなたという人はまあ好きにするといい。
そういえばまだきちんとお礼を言えてませんでしたね。助けていただいた上に休む部屋まで用意してくださって。
気にするな。私は村にずっと帰ってなかったから、どうせ空き家だったんだ。
Okay.
あの家、両雲さんのご自宅だったんですね。
ただの古い空き家だ。この村もじき残像に踏み荒らされて瓦礫の山になるだろうからな。家がなくなってもまた何度でも建て直せる。だが死んでしまった人は二度と戻ってこない。
だからこそ今は生きている人たちに目を向けましょう。
Rendering distance. The render distance causing it to look weird. In PC, this will be look so much better. On PC, you also have. I just realized
まだ何か用か。
Liang Yu
言いたいことがあ
also
れ
have
ば
something
手
just
短
like
に頼む。
Yang. The hair is bird, feather. Look at that.
少しだけお話ししませんか？
The same.
悪い
Foreshadowing.
が今はそんな気分じゃないんだ。
普段の私ならこんな風に無理強いしません。 ですがリョウさん、私たちは軍人です。果たすべき責務がある以上、
I didn't pay
感情
attention.
に
Why
足を
did you
取られてい
say
る場合では。
this first? Any other time I won't press you, but young this we soldier, we have our duty. This is no time to indulge ourselves in what? Let's see. What are you thinking? What did Yang know? Render. What is the dialogue supposed to mean? Is it because of the old man saying?
私の共鳴能力は遠くの風が運んでくるささやきを感じ取ることができるんです。
See? So she's not memory type resonator. So why did she saw the thing from the weapon? Well, technically the kid are the one who touched the weapon, but then we connected to him. I don't know.
と
Anyway.
ても便利で役に立ちます。誰も気に留めないような場所で誰かが助けを求めていることに気づけますから。ただ時々それが辛くなることもあるんです。悲劇の反響、災いの余韻、すべてが終わって私にはもう何もできないのに、
Wait a minute, is he memory type resonator?
その声を
I don't think
届
so.
けようとする。
Kinda remind me of
そ
Lucilla,
ういう
but
声を聞くたびに
it's not
胸が締め
really
付けられ
the
ます。
same. So I don't think it's memory type resonator. Because again, there's no memory problem with
あなたは
Lucilla, I mean with Yang. Or maybe the whole
大丈夫です。
memory thing.
無理に話す必要はありません。あなたの心の声はも
Yeah, I
う
think
私に届いていますから。
so. That's why Yang said this. Anyway, yeah, the whole thing with Lucilla memory problem only exists because of her own forte. Are you saying not every single memory type resonator have this problem? But why
私は
the other
みん
kid?
なと目を合わせるのが怖いんだ。みんなが私
Why
に
is
求
still
めているもの
autoplay?
くらい分かっ
I
ている。
turned off autoplay by the way.
私自身
You stop. I wanna
矢
talk.
面に立ってくれる誰かをずっと待ち望んでいたからな。途中と正規はまさにそういう人間だった。
Also, is after
高原騎士なんて
this
肩
the
書きがな
character
くても
who is now.
立派に部隊を率いる器だった。なのにあの二人が死んで私だけが生き残った。あの時私
This is a never-ending dialogue. Auto, even though it's not auto. Anyway, I wanna talk about something else before we continue because this is supposed to be some moment, but it's not. Anyway, what was I saying again? I forgot what I'm gonna say. So yes, memory type resonator thing. Unless I wanna check the memory type resonator thing again because I mean later after this video because I think I misunderstand that. I thought the whole memory thing. Anyway, I don't know. It's confusing. What do you say again? Okay.
私がもっと早く異変に気づいていれば
Suddenly it
この命に
manual
変え
again.
てでも
It was auto multiple times.
どうして私が
That's not how it is, but okay.
どうでしょう。口に出してみたら少しは楽になりませんでしたか。きっ
The
と
leg on the
誰か
thing.
に答えを教えてもらう必要なんてないはずです。どうすべきかはあなた自身が一番よくわかっているはずですから。ただ 失敗するのが怖いだけです。やり直せない選択だからこそ恐れている。ですが腹をくくって前に進むしかない時だってあります。極楽の原の戦いでもあなたたちはそう思っていたのか。他の人のことは
Funny
わ
enough,
かりま
no
せん
one
が、
died. I guess the
最
player
後
will
は
correct
頭の
me.
中も真っ白になりながら
I
無
don't know
我
about
夢中で
NPC
戦っていました。
during that,
あの戦いは
chapter 1.
本当に多くの人に助けられながら掴んだ勝利でした。確かに一人の人
Ooh,
が
that's me.
私のみんなの前に立ってくれましたね。でもあの人がずっとそばにいてくれるわけじゃないことも分かっています。誰かの背中に憧れているだけではその場から今度あの人に
Did
会
I
うと
click
きは
by touching the phone?
背中を追うのではな
What
く、
did you say? I just clearing my screen, something on my screen.
誰かに答えを教えてもらう必要。誰かの背中に憧れているだけではその場から永遠に動けません。今度あの人に会うときは背中を追うのではなく隣に並んで歩きたいんです。
Coincidence you will because of the new
隣に並んで
form,
歩きたいんです。
I think.
原宝城の状況はまだ分かりませんが、さっきも言った通り風が私をここへ導いたのなら
It's
私がすべきこと
they
は
called
たっ
kaze
た一つ。
or stream instead of wind.
あなたの言う
Because
通
to
り
me, stream more like
何が
water,
あろうと
not wind.
責任を全うしなければ。
But okay. They're not really. The hand is not anyway. The shadow.
そういえばさっき口ずさんでいた歌は
Wait. Oh, wait. The song is
ま
horror.
さか
The soundtrack.
無意識に歌っていたのか。
I thought it was the soundtrack.
あれは幼い頃母が教えてくれたんだ。
Oh, is it the thing?
と言っても全てを教わったわけじゃない。楽譜は200年も前に失われてしまったからな。
The character we saw,
今の私
it
た
looked
ちは
like you.
うろ覚えのメロディーを
200 years
鼻歌
ago.
でなぞるのが精一杯なんだ。そうだったんですね。
Oh, again. Oh, how do you know the song? I thought it was forgotten. But I heard this dialogue before. I mean, the lyric. Where did I see the lyric? I guess he just reciting the same thing like Yuang Li
あ
did.
なたこの
Yep,
歌を知って
exactly.
いた
How
の
do
か。
you? Yeah,
それとも
yes, exactly.
一度聞いただけで覚えた
Which
のか。
one?
このメロディーでみんなの
You
心
didn't
が
answer the question.
少しでも穏やかになればと思ったんです。
What do you mean? Answer the question. Which one? Do you heard that song before?
そう
Or
だ
you
な。
just listen?
それに私なんかよ
I
り
think
も
the latter
ず
one
っ
is
と
the
上
answer.
手だ。
Okay. Wait a minute, it's moved. I didn't pay attention to the windmill. The windmill moved. Last time it wasn't. What? I talked about that before, that the windmill didn't move, but I wanna check again.
両騎士
The
小
windmill.
巡りの輪がこちらへ接近する機械の反応を捕捉しました。2時間以内にこの村に到達します。
When are we gonna evacuate people?
もう待てないな。石膏の
Oh,
報
we're
告が
waiting
来てい
for
な
the
い以上、
squad, I guess.
移動しながら偵察を進めるしかないか。
私に行かせてください。偵察と警戒は東博本来の務めです。私の共鳴能力なら危険を事前に察知して避けられます。
わかった。場外の軍作風キャンプの座標を送る。合流できる人員がいるはずだ。到着したら現地の兵に両園で安全なルートの地図を送らせてくれ。
What the difficult?
届
Okay,
き次第こちらも出発する。
this dialogue. I thought orang terkait. So we have different definition of data. In the past, we had aspect of communication across Duangfang, carrying message for the living, but with the speed of the top. See, with the widespread adoption of terminal, I keep saying about communication, right? I think I also said the same thing when I read this. Yeah, this is the same description as before. We have terminal now, which is the one on our back. The gourd is one of them. So why did Yang still sending letter? I guess because she like letter. The other thing is the whole Mengzhou and Jingzhou communication. Still no communication? Really?
担当者に運泊機器の使用権限を開放しておこう。あれを使えば移動時間をかなり短縮できる。
Am I doing this solo? I guess so. Before we continue, it's
加
move.
速します。
Well, this one is big actually. About the small one, I'm gonna check the small one. I think it was over here. Actually, I don't know. Where is it? I didn't really remember. What the? Okay. I think I misremember the location. It was somewhere. I don't know where, but I think this is the one. Yes, this is it. Why are there so many people here? Evacuate soon, people. Waiting for Scott. I guess again that's what they said. It's move. It's move. What? Why last time it doesn't move? Weird. I don't understand. The one we seen was I think over here. That's him. Which means this is the house. You still here?
制限を見かけませんでしたか？
What do you mean? We found him. Excuse me? Didn't know. Why is still locked in that scenario? Weird. Anyway, yeah, this is the one we saw in the beginning. It's move. So why last time? That's weird, right? Last time this doesn't move. For some reason, maybe because I wanna check. I wanna. Yeah, let's just do 30 for now. Because if I do 60, it will be like. I don't think I've changed the setting. Yeah, I wonder why last time it doesn't move. Maybe it's not really rendered before. Anyway, that's all for this video. As you can see, I'm talking about stuff simply because it's almost an hour, which means I will continue this in the next video. Yeah, next time we're gonna scout, and finally we're gonna see the moment where Yang went missing. That's what we're gonna see soon. That's what Liang Yu told us, that she went missing after, you know. So we're gonna evacuate, and then she said that Yang become a bite for the puppet, and that's where she last seen her. I mean, Liang Yu last seen Yang Yang. So we're gonna see that moment soon in the next video. Until next time, bye.